You hear me? I'll kill you if anything happens to him.
I was talking to Dawkins? I don't believe it.
How badly did they hurt you, Jax, for you not to recognize him? This is the man who set the Albs against the Free People, who plunged Magellan into years of war, all for the hybrid. The miserable bastard who, let's not forget, was inside a mechanical pod until recently. Of course, he's but a shadow of what he was.
It almost sounds like you would have forgiven all his crimes against humanity.
The killing machine from back then has been destroyed. The shattered husk that survived barely has the strength to tell you what he knows. Dawkins is just an old man now. Without his machine, I don't think he's anything to worry about, to be honest.
Ugh. That explains a few things. I should pay him another visit.
Yeah, why don't you do that? After all, he only stole a whole year of your life.
I don't recognize you anymore. You're obsessed with the fight against the Morcons.
Did you see what they did at the World Heart? It was a massacre. They practically wiped out all our warriors. We have to strike back before they can reach the grotto. Once they disappear inside, we'll be dealing with more than just their bloodhounds. They'll unleash their destroyers, and who knows what else on us.
We need to talk about this new enemy. We're gonna have a lot to deal with.
I know. That's one reason I'm out here. Because of that and all the other threats to our lands. I always expected something like this, just not this soon. Could it be the Aware that the hybrid spoke of?
It's more than that. I think he might have even called them here somehow. One of the last things the hybrid did was to fire a signal into the sky. It caused a strange celestial phenomenon no one's been able to explain.
That isn't a comforting thought. People need to prepare for what's coming. But damn it, I just don't have the time right now. I can't leave until I solve this situation with the Morcons.
I'll take care of your Morcon problem.
And how are you gonna do that? You're sick.
I'm going to need your help against these invaders. It's pointless for you to waste your energy on trivial skirmishes. A couple of Morcon bloodhounds won't be able to stop me.
Very well. I'll gather my men and prepare for a retreat. But be careful. Those animals will do anything to get their hands on Alexit.
Aren't you kind of young for a warrior?
Hey, I may be green, but I'm a quick learner. And there ain't no finer teacher than Kaya.
Can't argue with you there.
I've learned a lot, and that's thanks to her. It's such an honor to serve beside her. She's an incredible...
Stop that nonsense! You're pushing your luck.
Is everything okay?
And then Morcons overran us. I thought we were screwed.
You survived.
Yeah, by the skin of my sack. We gotta be more careful in the future. Kaya ordered us to drink less, stay sharp. 1 second of carelessness, boom! Dead.
Good luck.
Huh. Thanks. Stop that! Cut that crap!
Don't get yourself too worried. Yes, there's a new threat from the north. There are many... But we have survived many catastrophes in the past. We can handle this one too. This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit.
What's your job?
Kaya's bodyguard. Good job. Bad pay.
I see. Neat summary.
For all those who are of clear mind and pure in heart, protect yourselves and your loved ones. Gather the ammunition that's still lying around out there. Stockpile and maintain your weapons. And when it comes to it, do what needs to be done. Soon, we will be looking to a brighter future. This is Herbert speaking to you from the orbit.
Walking upright's hard for you, huh?
You got back problems? You got back problems?
You can stop skulking around. I can see you. You can stop skulking around. I can see you.
I can't right now.
That's close enough, shithead. What do you want?
A Morcon patrol? And it looks like you made a good score.
That's our fucking business. Hey, those berserkers from the World Heart in the West didn't send you, did they? Because if so, you better understand that those assholes attacked first. We was just defending ourselves. In the name of Ravok. Yeah. So they lost some people, what can I say? They shouldn't have fucked with us. Well, shit happens, right?
You're a disgrace to the Morcons. You should all be sent to the Blood Cistern.
How about you climb down out of my ass and stop lecturing me, scumbag? What do you know about us Morcons, you fucking clown? If I were you, I'd turn around and get the fuck out of here, right now. Otherwise, we're gonna teach you about pain, a long, hard lesson.
No, just can't do that yet.
You can stop skulking around. I can see you. Murderer!
Just can't do that yet.
Is it true the Morcons are bad people, Father?
Where did you hear that?
Mother says they invaded our camp at the World Heart and killed lots of us. It was really horrible. Why are the Morcons doing this?
It's hard to explain.
I don't get it. Only bad people would do something like that, wouldn't they?
We'll make sure nothing like that happens again.
I know. You always say it's a dangerous world. But people shouldn't do things like that to each other.
No, of course not. It was a small group. I'm sure not all Morcons are like that.
You mean those weren't real Morcons?
They were, but I think they attacked the World Heart because they were bad people, not because they were Morcons.
You're right, Father. It's hard to explain.
What are you up to?
Mother says I have to wait here until she finishes her work. But she's taking so long. Can't we go somewhere else?
It's probably for the best. You're not safe out here. Wait here. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, wait. That's all I ever do around here. You have to let Askar know we're leaving too. Or we might get worried.
Jax, glad you're here. Kaya and the little one were worried.
How's my son?
Doing pretty well, considering recent events. But it's too much for a boy his age.
He shouldn't even be here.
Well, his mother wanted him with her. These last few days have been something else. Turbulent times we live in.
Kaya left you in charge of our child?
She did, and I consider it an honor. I know you're both busy, and I see no signs of that changing anytime soon.
I'm taking the boy to the Bastion. Kaya and I think it's the best thing for him, given the circumstances.
Won't hear me complaining. Means you're responsible for the boy from here on out. The Bastion is in the north, right? The ruins where that Dawkins fella lives?
Seems like everybody but me knows who the old man is and what he's up to.
Well, you've clearly been out of town for quite some time.
Clearly.
I'll head out to the Bastion right away then. Gotta get the place ready. I'll see you there. Watch yourself out there.
Come with me. I'll get you out of here.
Really? I don't have to wait anymore?
I'll take you to the Bastion.
Oh, I've always wanted to go there. Askar says there's ghosts.
Really? That's what he tells you. We'll talk about this later.
Okay, I love ghosts.
Come on. We've got to go now.
have you been all this time?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, come on. I'll understand.
I was unconscious, so I couldn't come see you.
Unconscious? Really? Like when all the lights go out and everything?
That's right.
Wow. Why were you unconscious?
There were these... Come on. We gotta keep moving.
Why won't you tell me what happened to you?
I don't want you to worry.
Really? I'm the son of the biggest daredevil in the world, and you don't want to worry me?
Yeah, well, the less you know, the less you have to worry about. Come on. Hey.
Good to see you, Jax. Have you thought about what you want to do next?
No. I'm still deciding what I'm going to do with you first, Dawkins.
Ah, so you know.
You being this friendly after everything you've done. I don't like it. And I don't trust you. Why didn't you just tell me who you were from the start?
I thought it might be confusing, and I knew you had some personal business to deal with first. But now that you're done, we can finally start our work. The Skyans have a considerable head start, so we don't have much time.
Skyans. Did you come up with the name?
The alien invaders gave it to themselves. I was able to intercept some of their transmissions, which is how I know they're getting ready for the next phase of their invasion.
You can understand them?
It's not difficult. I've spent many lifetimes in the pursuit of scientific knowledge. And the language of science and mathematical algorithms is universal. The Skyans are no exception.
You have a lot of explaining to do. You sent a signal into space when you were still the hybrid, and then this strange object appears in the sky. Just what the hell did you do?
You have to understand, although I still remember much of my time as the hybrid, many of the machine's thoughts and memories were wiped out. But it appears the hybrid opened a wormhole near Magellan not long before its encounter with you.
A what?
A wormhole. A phenomenon capable of bridging time and space. And clearly our unwanted visitors used it to get here.
Right. And I guess them attacking us now is just pure coincidence.
I understand why you're angry. I would be skeptical too, but I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. I ask myself these questions every damn day, believe me. But those memories are gone. The hybrid machine is a thing of the past, and there's nothing I can do about it. We have to look forward, try to figure it all out before the Skyans overwhelm us.
How did you escape the hybrid's machine?
When you defeated that pathetic hybrid form, the logical part of the machine was destroyed. And that's when Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins started coming back. Eventually, I managed to open the capsule I was stuck in. But it was a few weeks before I could move properly or use my muscles again. Can't say I'm quite my old self yet. But at least I'm free of the machine's destructive thoughts. And that's good enough for now.
Why the hell should I get mixed up in any of this?
You have no other choice, Jax. You won't be able to get rid of that alien infection without my help. And besides, how long is it since you had a good dose of Elex or mana? You don't have enough strength or magic to fight. And the infection is only making it worse. I'm the only one who can save you. I know more about this kind of disease than anyone else.
I guess you're right. We might as well work together.
Let me start by explaining exactly what's happening to you. The Skyanids that bit you are highly enhanced with a purple substance not unlike our blue Elex. That's why I've taken to calling it Dark Elex. The whole thing is rather confusing, but both our blue Elex and this new purple stuff have a few things in common. They both come from a different world. And they can both cause terrible mutations while also unleashing incredible powers. But this Dark Elex is more like a disease. It's highly infectious, and once it finds a suitable host, it replicates at a rapid rate.
All right, if you know so much about these Skyans, tell me how to stop them.
They've come with a huge number of warriors and creatures to take over our planet, harness it for their own use.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
Their formers are already operational. They're using them to pump Dark Elex into the ground. That makes the areas around these formers extremely dangerous. I wouldn't recommend approaching them without the best equipment possible and a substantial military force.
Get to the point.
In the end, that's what it boils down to. Military force and equipment. We need strong allies who will support our cause. If we are to stand a chance against the overwhelming strength of the Skyans, the Sixth Power will have to become the greatest human military force in history.
That's the best you can come up with? Brute force and military power?
That's only the beginning. We have a lot of work ahead of us, Jax. First, the Bastion is going to need improvements if it's going to house a growing army. And we can't lose sight of the movements of enemy troops and their Skyanid creatures. If we see them making any significant advances anywhere, we'll have to intervene immediately. And of course, the first thing we need is a suitable faction we can form an alliance with.
When are you going to do something about my infection?
I'm already working on it. The study of Dark Elex is at the top of my agenda. We still have time. I don't believe you're going to mutate into a Skyanid creature anytime soon. And you have a strong will. If Dark Elex works anything like the blue substance we know, you stand a good chance.
Don't fuck with me. I don't want this thing to kill me just because you want to play war.
Look, it's going to take time. I need peace and quiet to conduct my research. In the meantime, you need to prepare for the coming battles with the Skyans.
Okay. Let's say I start looking for an ally to join your sixth power.
There are so many feuds. All the factions in Magellan are at each other's throats. But the only way we can hope to defeat the Skyans is by building an army stronger than theirs. So speak to the leaders of each faction. Find out who would make the best and strongest ally. Join them, poach their warriors, or, I don't know, capture their commanding officers. I don't care how you do it. Just do whatever it takes to make the Bastion as powerful as it can be. And get moving. The enemy is practically on our doorstep.
Why would any faction want to join forces with us?
The only way we can stop the Skyans' advance is with an iron will and an army of fearless warriors. But all these factions have been fighting each other as long as they can remember, so the only solution is a new central power, one that has complete autonomy and independence. As soon as the others see that humanity stands a chance against the invaders, they'll join us. It's up to you to recruit them and train them, and find your old strength. You're the only one who can pull them out of their apathy and fear. You must prepare them for the coming war. They'll be fighting to stop the total extinction of humanity. Be their hero, be their leader, their last hope of salvation. Beast of Zakor.
Don't call me that. It's ancient history, and it isn't true anymore.
And yet, people still talk about your fight with the hybrid, about what you did in the war against the Alps. You might be an outsider to them now, but they'll learn to trust you again.
You're a fucking hypocrite, you know that? Like you had nothing to do with the hybrid.
I'm weak and I'm burnt out. And the machine that controlled me back then doesn't exist anymore. It's your willpower that saved us all from the hybrid. And you still have it, just as strong as it ever was. So go out there, convince them to fight with us against the Skyans, and do it before it's too late.
Improvements for the Bastion? What kind of improvements exactly?
Well, the first thing we need to do is clear the surrounding area of anything dangerous. We can't take the next step with those things hounding us all the time.
Is that all?
You're the expert in killing things. I'm sure you can handle it.
About the military forces of the other factions. Kaya, the powerful berserker mage, is gathering her troops in the borderlands of Tavar, ready to protect the land from potential dangers.
The berserkers were never particularly adept at foreign policy. Okay. However, we still can't say which faction would be most effective as an ally. We need to get more information about the other factions. Just don't make me wait too long. The future of the world is at stake.
That was fun. I wish we could spend more time together.
Well, you know, I have to...
Yeah, I know. There are lots to do. But still, it'd be really great if you came to visit sometime.
Stick with Asker. He'll look after you while I'm gone.
I'm gonna take a look around. Maybe I could find traces of the spirits Asker was talking about.
No, just can't do that yet.
Don't trouble yourself. I'll take care of everything.
Father, is it true you're going to rebuild the bastion? Can I come with you?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Oh, come on. I won't go wandering off. I promise.
And what if we're attacked by wild animals?
You'll take care of me. Come on, please.
Okay, but do exactly what I tell you.
Yeah. I'll be as quiet as a mouse and keep my head down.
Stay close behind me, okay?
Is it always this exciting?
What do you mean?
Well, Mother didn't usually take me when she went out like this. I always had to stay in the fort. I mean, exciting stuff happens there too, but... Well, I know the fort already, but I've never been out here my whole life.
Then you should keep in mind how dangerous it is.
Then it's a good thing I brought you.
I don't know enough about that. I don't know enough about that.
Have you killed many people?
It's been known to happen. Some people just like to make trouble.
I know it happens sometimes, but I don't want people to die.
I get it, but
Just try to stay out of trouble, as much as you can from now on, okay? Why were you always gone? We hardly ever saw you.
I had my reasons.
Mother always said you'd save the world if you could.
Really? She said that.
So what have you been doing all this time?
Trying to convince the factions to get ready for the big threat that was coming.
Cool. I bet they all listened to you, didn't they?
Well, kinda.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Stay away from the unknown ruins and caves. The bandits on the road are the lesser evil. This is Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit.
You know what's cool about ghosts?
No.
You can't touch them. They just float around and no one can beat them. And you know why?
Why's that?
Well, because they're not really there. You could see them, but that's all. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Interesting.
Watch your step around here. You'll scare off all the game.
So, you supply food for the Bastion?
That's right. And I've got my eye on you. And I'm gonna get back to work now, okay?
What does bastard mean?
Where did you hear that?
The kids at the fort used to call me that. I don't know what it means, but it didn't sound nice.
I guess I really should have come around more often.
Good to see so many people joining the cause. Everyone says this whole thing would fall apart without you.
You'd get by.
Yeah, maybe. But it's sure gonna be easier with you. Anyway, welcome to the Bastion.
I was saying something. Oh, yes.
Don't pay any attention to that kind of talk.
Sometimes other kids are pretty stupid, huh? I'm sure glad you're not an Alb commander anymore.
Why's that?
The Albs are so cold and unfriendly, just like the Icelands where they live.
It's mostly because they take so much Elex. It takes away their emotions.
Well, I think it's from that white plastic armor they wear. It must be freezing in that. about your father? What was he like?
I never got to meet my real father. I grew up with the Albs. I didn't know where I really came from until a few years ago. My real parents were here with the Berserkers. Wardek was my foster father, and he was an Alb commander, just like me.
Is he still alive?
No idea. Could be. I haven't seen him since.
Maybe he's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Too easy.
Are you going to get rid of all the invaders?
I don't think anyone can do it alone. We all have to pull together if we're going to beat them. All the factions need to work together.
And what if they don't?
Then we'll all have to learn to live with the invaders. That's if they let us live. Right now, that's not looking likely.
You'll find a way. I know you will.
I think you better go back now.
Aww, already? Well, alright. I don't want to get in the way. Thanks for bringing me with you, Father.
Take care of yourself.
Don't worry, I will. I hope you'll come see us now and again.
You don't have to worry about that Morcom patrol reaching the grotto.
You're sure they're all dead?
Yes, I am.
Good. I have no idea what the Morcons are planning. But if they're so desperate for money, murdering anyone they can find...
That sounds more like outlaw behavior. Morcons don't really care about money. Their faith is based on pure destruction. Those particular Morcons must have been working on their own.
In any case, thank you for your help.
I've been taking good care of Dex.
Good. As long as he's with you or Asgar, I won't worry so much.
Will you help me now?
I don't know. What did you have in mind, exactly?
Well, I think the old man was right. I've been infected with something alien. But what matters right now is how we're going to deal with the invaders. And I've seen you in action. I know what you can do.
That was a different time. And a different place. If your disease did come from the invaders, it's unlikely I'll be able to cure you. I'm not a scientist. I deal with magic. This is something you'll have to deal with yourself, I'm afraid.
Don't give me that. Just shut up and help me, will ya?
You can forget it. Ah, come on, don't look at me like that. All I'm saying is, maybe you're better off asking Dawkins. If anyone knows about this kind of stuff, it would be him. Besides, the people of Tavar are counting on me. I can't abandon them now.
So just what is it you do in Tavar?
I'm a Berserker warlord now, and something of an oracle and leader to the people there. My word carries great weight with the other warlords, and they've entrusted me with the safety of Tavar. So if it comes under any threat, I'll have to take action.
In that case, these alien invaders should be right at the top of your list.
Yes, but they're not the only problem, unfortunately. The other factions are trying to take over our land, and it's up to me to stop them.
You need any help with your affairs in Tavar?
You offering to help me? It's been a long time since you did that. There's no pressing matters in Tavar for the moment. Right now, the threat posed by these alien invaders is my main priority. But that can always change. Don't worry. I'll let you know if I ever have to return there.
I'd like you by my side.
I was worried you'd say that. So, how exactly is this gonna work?
You know the kind of threat Magellan is facing. And we were always a good team. Can be just like it was.
I see. You have it all figured out.
We'll need somewhere we can meet up if we ever get separated. And I can't think of a better place than the Bastion.
All right. With the invaders gathering strength, I suppose I have no choice. And we should look into the Bastion. But like I told you, I have a lot to do, and I may need to deal with matters in Tavar from time to time.
We'll work something out. Thanks.
Just don't make me regret this.
What do you know about these invaders?
I saw their flying fortresses arrive. And those disgusting creatures.
Those fortresses have already started transforming the planet's plants and animals. That's why the old man calls them formers. Do you know how many of them there are?
It's hard to say. I know of at least 3. 2 in Caracas and 1 in the far west of Tavar. There's probably more in the north. It's clear we need more information.
Follow me.
All right. Have you heard anything about your father?
Wardek? That traitor? Nothing since the war with the Albs. Why do you ask?
The rumor is that he's dead.
An experienced Alb commander like him? I don't know. Someone that poisonous is hard to kill.
Wonder what this place used to be.
Shit. What's the use?
People were obviously very highly advanced back then. Watch out!
No need to talk my ears off. If you want to buy something, see the boss.
Hey, you there. You look like you could use some supplies. Perhaps a gun? 2 guns? I've got everything. It'll... It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Wait a second. Where do you think you're going? You can't just waltz in here. You think I'm just standing here for my health?
You know, I don't really...
Don't interrupt me. Stryker, what do I expect when I'm talking? That's right, shut up! Out with it. What do you want?
I'm looking to get into the fort.
Spit it out. Listen up. You don't belong here, so this is the end of the line for you. And one more thing. The guards have orders to throw any trespassers out of the fort. Save yourself the hassle of climbing over the walls. 'Cause we're on our toes. Right, Stryker? Huh, you see? Wide awake. See? There's no getting past me. Okay, off you go.
Still not sure we shouldn't have just driven all the outlaws out of here.
Why's that?
We gave them our armor, dressed them like berserkers, and let them take care of our world heartseed wolves. But that doesn't make them real berserkers. I just don't know if we should let those fools near our most sacred plants, that's all.
Oh, fuck this! I gotta tell someone what I'm thinking. I'm not allowed to talk about it out in the open anymore, not since those assholes took over the fort anyway. So I'll just spill it all in this log. I really can't hold it against my boys for joining up with Baxter. But that would be out of the question for me. If only I weren't the Duke's cousin. But if Baxter catches sight of me, I'm a dead man. He'd string me up before I could blink. So I'm stuck here, completely reliant on the goodwill of these fucking hippies. It's bullshit. Oh, this fucking sucks, man. I used to be the boss here. Well, okay, technically Logan was, but it was me that took care of everything. The Outlaws would have been a useless pile of shit back then if not for me.
Hey, you! What are you doing over there? Get back to the field. Those weeds aren't gonna pull themselves.
Coming! I'm coming! Keep your pants on, you bitch.
Ugh, my head. This damn infection. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
What are you doing?
Ready or what?
I don't know. Do you think this is enough supplies?
Yeah, of course. We'll pick up anything else we need along the way.
I really don't have time for you right now.
No one's gonna follow us. Come on, the crater is waiting.
Well, okay then. Let's go.
Careful!
Finally came to your senses, huh?
That's 3 rakes and 2 shovels.
What?
And a bucket and 2 rakes last week.
And you're only telling me this now? How exactly are you going to till the field if you don't have any tools?
Does that mean we can take a break?
Oh, you're not leaving that field until I say so. Even if you have to dig the soil with your bare hands. Back to work. How many times do I have to tell the guards that outsiders have no business in these fields? The seedlings are very delicate. Oh, don't tell me you were assigned to work here. You don't even have any equipment. What is it you want? I'm all ears.
I want to earn a few shards.
I see. Then tell me, what do I mean when I speak of dry spells, acidity, pest tolerance?
Is that important?
Important? I don't believe this. Just so we're clear, I won't tolerate drifters. I won't stand for pointless, clumsy trampling around the seedlings. So, I'm not going to hire you as a cultivator. For you, I've got something else in mind. A job that requires a bit of muscle. It's either that or nothing.
How can I help?
Things are always getting broken here, so we need replacements. Goliath sends us equipment from time to time. Go to the fort and seek out Lass. He's the blacksmith and usually has these tools in store.
That's it?
Well, there might be a bit of back and forth, but you'll get them eventually. I can assume you'll take care of it then?
Why are the tools forged if they're used out in the fields?
Because we have no walls down here. That's why. We don't want to invite trouble. Or thieves. The gear we have down here is hardly worth a shard. Do you have any other questions, or are you leaving sometime soon?
I'll get your work tools.
Don't stay too long with the blacksmith. He likes his drink. And be careful with the rakes once you've got them. If you drop them, it's easy to...
I got it.
If you get trouble from the gate guards, just tell them you're working on my instruction. They'll let you through. Anyway, otherwise...
Hey, kiss ass. Yeah, you, come here. I want to talk to you. Why are you talking to that old woman? If you work for her, you'll make us cultivators look bad.
You looking to fight?
Who are you talking to like that? He hasn't been here a minute and he's already teacher's pet. Someone like you won't be popular here. Huh. Maybe you're not the asshole everyone thinks you are. Who knows? We might even get along. Give me some shards so we can get a decent meal.
Those that work don't have to beg.
And those that talk shit should shut the fuck up. Why am I getting all worked up? Why don't you crawl up that old woman's ass? You seem to like it there. See ya.
Very good.
You again.
Thorhild sent me to pick up some tools from Lass.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Goliath didn't send any tools, and it looks like they're not gonna either. Tell her she's gonna have to find them somewhere else.
So you're not letting me in?
You guessed it.
I heard you're having problems with Reavers.
Well, the man can read. Suppose you found the notice. It's gone on for too long. Nobody steals from our people and gets away with it.
You need help?
No, we've got it under control. And you should be keeping your head down.
And if I get involved anyway?
You looking to die? You wouldn't survive it. So don't even think about going for a reward. I'll be brief. Stay out of it.
How can you be so neglectful? How are outsiders walking freely across the fields? Do you...
Goliath hasn't sent any work tools.
What? Who said that?
Gardar, the gate guard.
Great. That's all I need. How are we supposed to care for the seedlings if we're lacking the most basic of tools? It's just one problem after another. But I will find a workaround because I always do. Now to you. If you were planning to enter the fort this way, tough luck. But I don't want to be ungrateful, so I'll give you this advice. Go into Scrappy's service. Any orders he gives you will always let you get past the gate guards. Just keep southeast of the fields. You'll find his junkyard at the end of the canyon that divides the fort. You're not as useless as I thought after all. The results may be modest, but I can't blame you for that. Before I forget, take this. Practical clothing is recommended in our fields, and it seems you could use this.
You don't ask a lot from your cultivators.
Most of them used to be outlaws. No work ethic at all. They're lazy and they stink. Training them would be a waste of time. They're less useful than children. But that's my burden to bear. I'll beat some much-needed discipline into them eventually.
Aren't you being a bit over the top?
Well, They can hold a weapon. That'll help us if we're ever in danger. But can I bring myself to trust them? We'll see. What is it this time?
So, with the seedlings, is the morning or the evening when we have to?
Do you ever listen at all? Do you even know what listening is? Ugh, I've told you countless times already.
I thought that if I
highly doubt that you telling me what you thought will help.
We should talk to Fenris about these rocks.
Why?
Just look at them. It looks like they could break off any second. Scrappy's workers shouldn't have to worry about getting their heads smashed in.
Should we go see him right now? No, just can't do that yet.
Like, are you fucking serious? First, Thorhill bans me from the fucking field and makes me collect scrap metal with fucking Scrappy. And now they're fucking kicking me out of here, too? Fuck! It's bad enough that I'm supposed to take orders from scum like Scrappy. It's me that threw him out of the fort back in the day for stealing chems too often, the fucking junkie. And Rat, him too! How the hell that fucking maggot became the boss here? Ah! I can't fucking take it anymore.
Hey, Willie. The gang's waiting for you. Let's get to the mine. You ready?
Yeah, I'm coming. Willie? Did he seriously just call me Willie? I think it's high time for a little killing spree around here.
What the? You've gotta be shitting me. If it ain't Jax, as I live and breathe.
You remember me?
Of course I do. You the bastard who tried to lock me up way back for stealing chems from the dock. Not easy to forget someone who tries to put you behind bars. How you doing?
Well, I've been through a lot.
I bet you have at that. Things sure have changed around here. You saved my life back then, you know? Thanks to you, couldn't get no chems. Man, I was pissed, I can tell you. Well, look at me now, huh? Armor and all. Ain't nobody would have thought old Scrappy would come good in the end. But listen to this old silly bastard rambling. What you been up to?
So you joined the Berserkers?
Best decision of my whole damn life. When Rat came to power, he didn't forget old Scrappy. No, he did not. Made me head of this materials procurement racket. At least that's what we call it anyway.
Why would Rat give you the job?
Funny. Ask myself the same damn thing. Guess Rat knows he can count on me. Never done him no harm or nothing. Must have been someone better for the job, but I sure as shitfire ain't complaining. Now I do what I does best. Look after the trash. Make sure them iron beaters at the forge got enough metal, and show them new bastards how to scratch iron out of the mountain.
Got work for me?
You bet your ass cheeks I do, son. It's good to work here. Not everyone can get in the fort. Shouldn't be a problem no more, though. Need a few bastards down the mine. Also, been a while since I got a delivery. Would be good if you could check it out. See what's taking them assholes so long. Give them a hand if there's a problem or something. Would you do that for old Scrappy?
No problem. I can work in the mine.
That's what I like to hear. Just head southeast, past the World Heart. The mine's easy to spot. Big hole in the cliff. Come back when you know something, okay?
Can you teach me something about mining?
Of course I can teach you something. What do you want to know?
bastard!
I'll get it!
No, wait!
I need help!
No, wait! No, wait!
Fucking maggot! Let's flatten him!
No, wait!
Oh! Ah! Oh! Fucking maggot! Fucking maggot!
No, wait!
Ah!
almost wish I could live here.
had enough. This is my last log. Kicked out of the seedling fields, banned from working as a scrap collector, and sent to the mines. I'm telling you, whoever listens to this, Rat is doing this on purpose. I'm getting the fuck out. I'll start my own gang, hire some of the old boys in a terrace. Leave my shit here, I won't need it anyway. Not if I can rob enough to keep my head above water. Fucking Thorhild and fucking Scrappy can kiss my fucking ass! Seriously! Whoever finds this shit can keep it. And if you're fed up with the Berserkers too, come find me. I'll bring back the glory days of the old outlaws. No Baxter or Rat, no Logan or Nasty. I'll be the king. And anyone who questions me dies. Once my gang is big enough, I'll take back the fort. Yeah.
Hey, Willie! What are you doing back there?
Oh, fuck off, you...
The air here seems to be contaminated. I should let Scrappy know. The air here seems to be contaminated. I should let Scrappy know.
I'll wait for you here. Go ahead. I'll be right behind you. I'll wait for you here.
This looks like the source of the gas. I should tell Scrappy that this source...
I'll wait for you here.
Can't take much more of this.
This looks like the source of the gas. I should tell Scrappy...
I'll wait for you here.
I better scram.
This looks like the source of the gas. I should tell...
I'll wait for you here.
I better scram.
This looks like the source of the gas. I should tell Scrappy that this source probably won't be closed off. Man. Well, that was certainly it. I'm back from the mine. Everyone's dead.
What the fuck you talking about, Jax? What the hell happened?
I think the mine was flooded with gas. It reeked.
Well, damn. That explains why the poor bastards ain't been sending shit. You wanted into the fort, right? Go to Fenris. Someone's gotta tell him what happened. If we ain't getting no iron from the mine, well, that's a real shit sandwich.
What if they don't let me into the fort?
Just tell Gardner I sent you. And don't let that motherfucker scare you off. But you gotta hurry, son. This is a fucking emergency.
You again.
Scrappy sent me. I need to talk to Fenris.
What do you need to talk to Fenris about?
I'll tell him myself.
But I want to hear it.
Let me pass if you care about the iron mine at all.
Why didn't you just say that in the first place? Before I let you in, you gotta know the rules. You can move around the fort freely. Except for the upper district. Only a chosen few can go there. If you try to get in, the guards will take care of you. If you steal something, the guards will take care of you. If you start a fight, the guards will take care of you. And if you've got a knife to someone's throat...
I get it. The guards will take care of me.
Nope. That's when we bury you. You get the point? Okay, go on, get out of here.
What about a tour of the place?
Of course, the tour. The boss is sick of all the newcomers' questions. Stryker can show you around the fort, okay?
I wasn't really listening to what Gardar told you. But you must want to know where to get food. I can explain that and more on the way. There's bound to be a few things you don't know about.
I remember the fort from back in the day.
Sure. One look at all this green shit everywhere and you'll realize how much things have changed. So if you do want a tour, let me know.
Man, remember how this place used to look?
Yeah, a whole lot more desert.
Seeing what we've made here makes me proud to be a berserker. Sorry for rambling on like that. Name's Brambard. Nice to meet you.
Ah.
Tell me, do you have any news from the border regions of Caracas?
The Morcons attacked one of the World Hearts there.
Really? Oh boy, that's tough.
Why are you so interested?
We're wearing ourselves pretty thin in the inland of Tavar, in the coastal areas too. The way I see it, the real danger comes from outside. Not enough of us in Caracas. It'll be our undoing. At some point I'll get myself over to Caracas to check everything. At some point I'll get myself over to Caracas to check everything's okay.
Really that gullible?
Huh?
If you want your daily rations for free, talk to Skinny outside if he's there. Or is there something else I can help you with?
Give me something to eat.
What are you hungry for?
That's gotta be the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Still don't get it, do you?
Am I right in assuming you want access to the Upper District for trade, or an audience with our warlord Rat? No. Then you must want to join our faction. As I say to everyone, the Upper District is off-limits. And since that's where Rat is, he won't be able to initiate you into the Berserkers.
Scrappy sent me. Everyone in the iron mine is dead.
Are you serious?
The mine's full of gas. They suffocated.
By the sword of Ragnar, just what we need. Without supplies from the mine, we cannot make weapons and armor. It'll only be a matter of time until we're overrun by those creatures. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Take these shards to Scrappy.
What for?
Tell Scrappy to use the shards to fix this, however he can.
Why isn't anyone allowed in the Upper District?
Ever since the attack, Rat has further limited access to the Upper District. That is why I'm so busy at the moment. So if you want to chat, come with me. I need a seat.
You look exhausted.
Thanks. I've had to handle everything since the attack. Anyone who used to go to Rat now comes to me. People who want to join us, trade in the Upper District, anybody. So all I do is stand here and recite the same rules to everyone who asks. But anyway, tell me about yourself. Do you have a name?
Jax.
Ah, Kaya's friend. I've heard about you. What exactly do you want from me?
Is there still a way to get into the Upper District?
Of course. Rat has to trust you. Simple as that.
What do I have to do?
Look, you must be the 10th person today who's asked that. You know how Rat loves his rules. Well, he's also come up with a plan for how to gain his trust. He has authorized me to allow anyone who can earn the trust of another paladin into the Upper District. So Scrappy, Thorhild, or Tylus are the only ones who can help you. Come back when one of them is willing to vouch for you, then I will set you one last task. It will be a severe test of your loyalty to Rat, but find someone to vouch for you first, okay? I should write this on some flyers and post them around the camp.
There was an attack?
You haven't been here for a while, have you? Baxter's men tried to blow Rat into tiny lumps. We can't risk a repeat.
So that's why nobody's allowed in the Upper District now?
That's right. Only a select few are allowed up there. It's becoming a real problem. Many have business to attend in the Upper District, or need to talk to Rat. Now all of them are coming to me.
When did the attack happen?
A few months back. The whole place was wrecked until recently. It made Rat incredibly paranoid. He canceled all his appointments, he posted more guards, and then, eventually just closed off the Upper District. I'm not sure he considered how that would impact Fort operations. Listen, if it were up to me, I'd let you go on up there. But it's not, okay? Right. I should head back outside. Won't be long. Good luck.
I saw a woman of such... Help you with something. Speak up and talk fast. There's iron in the fire.
Are you still taking orders?
You're fucking with me, right? I'm working all night, pal. Couldn't make another nail for nobody. Damn forge is hotter than hell. Swinging a hammer in there is thirsty work. So, you buying?
Cheers.
Thanks. Bottoms up then. Cheers. Oh, man. That hit the spot. You can come as often as you like. Hey, I owe you one. Not everybody do me a favor like that.
Can you make me a weapon and teach me how to smith?
Full service, huh? I'm too busy, kid. I can do one or the other, not both. So you choose. Weapon or training.
Can you forge me a weapon?
Been thinking about a plan for a real special weapon for a while now. Haven't had the time. But if you brought me what I need, I'd make it for you. What do you think?
About that special weapon. I'll get you what you need.
Ha! My man! It's gonna be a true masterpiece. Of course, we'll need some real choice components.
What are we talking about?
I need some real dense bone for the tang. Real dense. None of them little scraps. Any asshole can find them. I need some real rough leather. Not that artificially roughened crap. That stuff is weak. I need leather that's naturally rough.
Yeah, I can get that.
Hold up, I'm not done yet. We need some acid, too.
Acid?
Yeah, acid. Strong as you can get. I use it to pattern the blade, and for mixing a glue even a troll can't unstick.
Where do I find all this?
Not at the market. You'll have to go hunting. Look for old animals. Critters produce really strong acid. And just like people, the older they get, the more acerbic they are. Okay, stay focused. A funny thing about pricklebacks is that their innards shrink as they get older. Hard to see from the outside, but even though their bones get thinner, they aren't getting lighter. They become denser, more solid. That's what we need, prickleback bones.
And the leather?
I was just getting to that. Most young animals have pretty smooth skin. But wet lurker skin is like it's tanned naturally. The older they get...
You got enough iron?
Still got some steel bar I brought with me from Goliath. Was saving. Reckon I'll fold them a few times. Not much of one. Was talking to the hunter Astrid just the other day. She gave me... this... Thanks. I saw a woman of such beauty. To love her I thought was my duty. I left my work, I had to rest. My heart...
Stealing won't be tolerated, understood?
Excuse me, but would it be a problem for you to take a different path?
Am I interrupting?
You are disrupting an active investigation. And a crime scene should always remain in its original state.
I see. Can I help?
The perpetrator must be an adult. You are an adult. That means you are under suspicion.
You're a real smart one, aren't you?
I am simply making good use of logic.
So, you gonna tell me what happened?
Did you not notice the blood? A classic.
Aren't
Too late.
Listen, kid. You're too young to be involved in this.
Nonsense. I have to gather clues and deduce motive. I may have to question you again, too. So please remain available. Can I ask your name, please?
Call me Jax.
Got it. Suspect number 3 is named... Jax. I gotta get going. Bye!
Hey, where you going? Fucking kids.
Hey, you! Get over here! I'm pretty good with faces, and yours is new around here. So spit it out. Who are you?
Name's Jax.
All right, then. Next question. Faction. Which one do you belong to?
I don't belong to anyone.
You better not be lying to me.
Why would I lie about that?
I guess we'll see. Just remember, I'm gonna be watching you real close.
You interrogate everybody like this?
We have to be extra careful these days. There's been a few undesirables hanging around the fort. They could be anywhere. But you seem to check out. You could smell those bastards a mile away. Bottom line, though, we need to find them soon. Fort's had enough trouble lately.
Who are these people you're talking about?
They're the ones who tried to kill Rat. You must have seen their propaganda. It's all over the fort. You know, the outlaw flyers.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Hard not to. The damn things are everywhere. Warlord Rat's not gonna let the outlaws spread their lies like this. It's my job to put a stop to them. You get to help me. How exciting is that?
All right, I'm in.
Well, that was easy. Glad to see you're so eager to do your duty. The city guard appreciates it.
What do you know about the attempt on Rat's life?
Didn't Fenris explain everything? All right, I'll give you the short version. The outlaws managed to plant a bomb in the upper district, but the whole scheme fell apart. After that, Rat had the area closed off. Only people we know we can trust are allowed in. Ever since, that propaganda has been showing up all over the fort. Wish I could tell you more, but that's all I know.
How can we find the source of the outlaw propaganda?
Well, the bastards who spread this stuff did leave some clues behind.
Such as?
Here's one of the flyers they've been putting up. And here's one of the nails they used to hang them. Take a good look at them. See if you notice the same things I did.
About those clues.
Go on, look.
Looks like this nail was made in a forge.
Good, good. My conclusion exactly. And the flyer? And the flyer? What do you make of that?
The back of the flyer is kind of interesting.
That's right. It gives us a concrete lead to follow. The starting point, at least. You spotted the same two clues I did. The nail was made in a forge. Based on Chloe the innkeeper and Lass the blacksmith. Either of them could have had something to do with this. I'll be keeping an eye.
Crystal clear.
Good. Don't go pocketing anything.
Ah, a valued customer. Please, feel free to browse my wares. You won't regret it. Whatever you need. Where? Business is shit. Hardly have it. Hey, look, you'd be doing me a huge...
What's a Morcon?
I'm a merchant.
Here, of all places?
Listen, but that's... I would have straight...
Are the Berserkers giving you shit?
Small understatement, that. The other merchants are doing a great job of scaring off my potential customers. I've tried everything in the book, but not having any luck. You'd think I'm some child-eating monster the way people avoid me. I'm just trying to mind my own business, literally. Things go missing, it's my fault. Things break, it's my fault. Any issues, really, my fault. I can't go back to Caracas empty-handed, so gotta put up with this crap.
What's keeping you here?
I recently made a deal with the innkeeper, Chloe. I get her some exotic crap from Caracas in return for food rations. Of course, I jumped at it. The cuisine in the grotto isn't exactly, overburdened with variety. But, oh, not this crap again. Hold on.
Hands where I can see him, Scab!
We were just...
Shut it! What the fuck is that? That right there?
This? It's just...
Junk. Low-grade shit.
No, I never dream of selling...
Shut it, asshole! I'm on the lookout for goods that aren't of legal standard. This looks, barely above board. Must be your lucky day, pal.
Does that mean we're done here?
You're gonna wait here like a good little boy till I say we're done. Your turn, pal. Is this Morcon merchant trying to peddle third-rate shit?
What makes you say that?
Just answer the damn question!
Back off. We were just talking.
Just talking, huh? Haven't you heard all the complaints? Sky-high prices, shitty goods.
None of that's true. It's all lies.
Wasn't asking you, shitbrain. Shut it. If I notice anything suspect, anything at all, there'll be trouble. So watch yourself, that's what I say.
Are you finished?
You better not be disrespecting me. Yeah, we can leave it there. Carry on.
Not a day goes by that I don't get accused of some made-up bullshit. It's a never-ending cycle. But anyway, not your concern. I wanted to talk to you about something else.
Go ahead.
So, where was I? The innkeeper, yes. As you might have guessed, she didn't uphold her end of the bargain.
Why don't you work this out with her?
But I can't just leave my wares. Think of what had happened if I did. Would you mind bringing this up with Chloe? Find out where my rations are? If you can sort that, I could even take you to Caracas if you like. Sure you don't want to spend your whole life rotting in this dump, right? Well, what do you say?
Sounds good to me.
Excellent! A deal with Ivan is always a good one. Just let me know if you're going to see Chloe. You'll need the details. In the meantime, feel free to peruse my wares. You never did get around to it.
Okay. I'll speak to Chloe and see what happened to your rations.
Ravok knows I don't have anyone else to turn to. Can't tell you how grateful I am. Chloe owes me a few pallets of canned meat and spices. But to be honest, I don't care what it is, as long as it's canned. Ideally not rat meat, though. Had my fair share of that, I can tell you.
Is that everything?
Well, there is one more wrinkle. It could be tough to get to her. You'll first have to get past her doorman. He's as dumb as a post. Takes his job far too seriously as well. At least he does where I'm concerned. Anyway, that's all you need to know. Bye for now.
I know who you're talking about.
You really think so?
Hey! Hey, come over here! So, you made it past the gate guard.
Do I know you?
Not yet, but you will soon. We have something in common, you see.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Well, we're both standing here. But maybe this... I'm Hank. It's a... So, a little head...
And what exactly do you have to offer?
Something you won't find anywhere else. Let's talk business. I have no issue with shards. I trade, then put the profit. But since we all need shards sometimes, how... Consider... Once it's made, we can exchange...
I have to pay you to trade with me.
Kind of. Think long term, though. It'll be worth your while sometime in the future. You give me shards, I invest them wisely. I'm not interested in wasting my time or yours. You should see the rare, priceless pieces I've got my hands on before. It's what I do. Trust me. Here, shake my hand. I can tell.
She took that to her grave.
You got something interesting to say?
I buy a lot of my stock from him.
He didn't deserve that.
You're not coming in here.
How come?
You look like shit. And people who look like shit mean trouble. What brings someone like you here anyway?
I just wanted a drink.
I don't give a damn what you want. I don't like your ugly face. So stay out.
What the Have you lost your...
What are you still...
Did I hear that right? You're not letting... Hang on a minute. Just gotta sort something out. You let that man through. I hired you to throw drunks out, not keep paying customers away.
But...
No buts! Shit on a fucking stick.
I think you're full of shit.
We have our way.
What are the new prices?